Just have a couple more quick legislative updates for you. Certainly the next gentleman I'm going to introduce is no stranger to not only Thumb Electric, but to the entire Thumb region. To say that he's been a champion for rural Michigan and the Thumb area would be an understatement. Senator Mike Green was first elected to the Michigan Senate in 2010. He represents the 31st district that includes Bay, Lapeer, and Tuscola counties. Senator Green is a member of the Appropriations, Agriculture, and Outdoor Recreation and Tourism Committees. He and his wife Paula live in the Mayville area. Please join me in a warm Thumb Electric welcome for Senator Mike Green.
Hello there. So I got here earlier than I usually do this year. I've been to many of these. I heard him announce, well, here's our elected officials, we're going to come up and speak, and I was expecting them to give my name, and all of a sudden they go to new business. I'm thinking, I'm term limited. Has it already happened? You've already forgot about me? 14 years! But thanks anyway for getting me back up here. One thing I did want to tell you though, term limits brings a different diametric, is that a good term, to the legislature. We have many members coming and going all the time. Unfortunately, I'm term limited this year. I won't be back. Unfortunately for me, maybe for you, if you like me. And Phil Pavloff will not be returning. So both state senators from this district will not be returning. You'll get new ones. And then Ned Campfield, who has been the state representative for here on Tuscola for the last 4 years, chose not to run again. And so you're going to get some new officials, and I encourage you all to investigate and see who you feel like would be the best person. Now, I rode up with a friend of mine that I've known for 40 years, and he happens to be running for my old 84th House seat. And if I may, not endorsing anybody, I'd like to at least introduce Phil Green. He's running for the House district that I formerly represented. We are closely related, but if you like Mike, you'll probably like Phil. If you didn't like Mike, he is still probably like Phil. But anyway, I encourage you to stop and say hi, talk to him about what he feels is of interest to you. Well, let me tell you, I'm going to go along with everybody else and brag about Thumb Electric today. I have not heard one bad thing. In fact, all over my whole district, I never hear a bad thing about Thumb Electric. In fact, when I got that free month of electricity this year, I thought, is this going to happen every year? It is? Every year we're going to get one of these? Oh man, what a deal. We can't even buy into this. It just automatically happens. I heard Shane Hernandez say that he rarely does he get a call complaining about Thumb Electric. And I have folks represented by both the other two electric companies and Thumb Electric. And I can tell you, I never get a call complaining about Thumb Electric. I get constant calls complaining about the other two. So those of you that know nothing about the other one ought to be proud about Thumb Electric and the way they treat their constituents and the way they treat their employees, the way they treat everybody in their whole district. And I'm proud to be able to say that they've been a supporter of mine all these years too. Acre that they talked about, I've been a recipient of that some years. If you want to donate to that, I say that's a good thing. It never hurts to help candidates along and support what you believe is right that will represent you. For the last 8 years, I've represented, or I have chaired the subcommittee of appropriation for the Ag Committee. Agriculture is kind of, in Lansing, it's not necessarily always been what you call the friendliest department for agriculture because they oversee a lot of regulations. and they oversee milk inspectors, they oversee fertilizer inspectors, grain inspectors, grain elevator inspectors. They're more of a regulatory agency, but since I've been there, I have tried to move them in the direction of being a little bit, not less regulatory, but a little bit more in the direction of what can we do to help agriculture in Michigan. And through that whole process, I've been able to appropriate almost $5 million to a program that's called Value-Added Products, that helps folks that have ideas about how to make soybeans a better product, how to make milk into cheese, how to make a number of different categories that can be value-added, that can help young entrepreneurs take the product that we make in the thumb and turn it into something better. And that's been, I think, something that the state can be helpful in agriculture. The other thing I've done was been able to add quite a bit of money to go to fund our county fairs, help them in just little ways, help them improve their buildings, help them upgrade some of their facilities. And so we've been able to move the ag department in a little bit different direction than what they've always been done. But of course, that's not all we've done. Finances is probably the biggest thing that we do. As Shane mentioned, as a legislator, the biggest part of our job is always doing the state budget, taking your money, putting it into different departments, and making it worthy of what you feel like your money's going to. So I will close by saying it's been a privilege for me to represent you in the State House and also in the State Senate. I've been here numerous times. I probably will come back, not as a legislator anymore. I probably won't be speaking again anymore. But I can say thank you to all you that supported me in the past, and thank you that have helped me along, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you.